You've tuned into The Mountain Gardener with your host, Ken Lain. Gardening, it can be challenging, but with these simple insider tips, you'll reap huge rewards. Now, let's tune into today's Mountain Gardener with Ken and Lisa. And back in the studio, my favorite gal in all the world. Anyway, my gal, this segment's all about her gardening. Just what does she see through a different set of lenses, a different set of beautiful eyes. What's going on in the garden. So she comes each week and shares with you just her take on gardening the mountains of Arizona. Welcome back to the studio, Lisa.
Thank you.
What you got for us?
Well,
Mesmerizes.
first thing I want to show off is a pretty little annual plant called a pinta.
Pinta.
So we're kind of...
Sounds like the name of a horse.
It does. It's actually a botanical name. Did you know that?
I did.
It's because it has the 5 points. The flower point makes 5 points, so it's just a pinta. Anyways,
that shows up with the camera or not. I didn't notice that, but it is a 5-star flower.
Hence the name
pentagram.
Pinta.
Pinta. Oh, I always thought it was just a bad name. I would have called it butterfly.
It is. It's a wonderful little butterfly attractor. The great thing about this plant is it is an annual, but it loves the heat.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes by this time of year, flowers in some of our pots and our little beds have kind of gone, I've had enough. I'm just done. And this little guy takes over, loves the heat. It's going to bloom continually until we get a hard frost. And the other wonderful thing about it is a great hummingbird attractor.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, butterflies and hummingbirds and fairies.
Yes. And it comes in reds. It comes in pinks, whites, purples, violets, I guess. Anyways, I just wanted to show it off because
they are great plants. We've got quite a few. And you'll see there's going in Phoenix.
Oh,
in the full heat with vincas and stuff. It looks delicate, but they're just tough. Yeah. They get a thick leathery leaf to it. So that's what makes them real conservative with the water. They get this big flower canopy that shades the foliage underneath. And so it's just a great little plant.
True. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about is trees for those weird yards or weird spots in your yard where you need a narrow tree.
Yeah.
So a lot of us, we want what looks like a spruce tree, but we don't have 20 feet for a spruce tree.
You get wide.
Or you want a great big maple, but you don't have 15, 20 feet wide to have that maple in there. So they do make a whole series of trees that actually stay more narrow over time. Choice. So they get just as tall, so they give you that height. So you get to see a lot of tree, but you're not getting the width of it.
So the number one that Californians talk about would be like Italian cypress. Is that what you're talking about? These pencil trees that go to the moon, but only get 3 feet wide.
To the moon.
To the moon.
Yeah. But these are, everybody thinks Italian cypress, but there's some other ones too that actually are pretty cool. So there's one called slender silhouette sweet gum.
You say that 10 times
I
fast.
know, I'm hard with my S's anyway.
Slender silhouette.
So sweet gums are usually actually a pretty big tree, but they're a really cool tree. And then their color is spectacular. They have a beautiful fall color to them. Nice green, rich leaf in the summertime, beautiful fall color. But usually they're just huge. But this one is definitely smaller. It only gets about 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide. It's about 30 foot tall.
Oh, nice.
So it can fit into those certain areas in your, like a perfect corner. If you've got a corner spot in your yard that needs a spot, definitely one to think of.
Down a property line or something, down a driveway. Or off the back patio, you need some shade or windbreak off that over the corner. Yeah.
The other one is they call it a kindred spirit oak.
Perfect.
So it has an oak leaf, like a big northern red oak. But there again, it's getting about 25, 30 foot tall, 6 to 8 foot wide. Okay. Another one for good fall color.
That's related. Nice. That one specifically is related to our pin oak, the wild one, the native one. So once you get that up to size, it's going to be just tough as nails. Beautiful red color in the fall. It's just a great plant. I think what was that? The sweet gum. I think that's orange in the fall. Am I right on that?
Yes. Sweet gums go orange, and then the oak will go red.
Yeah.
So you need one.
Buy two. Get 2 goes.
We think alike. And of course, aspen. I think sometimes people don't think of aspens, but they definitely go great in those narrow spaces.
Yeah.
So those are all trees that will lose their leaves. Deciduous trees. So some of the ones that would be more evergreen. So there's a blue arrow juniper.
Perfect.
Which is a nice little tree, kind of a grayish blue color to it.
Like Arizona blue. Like that color.
Gets about 15 foot tall, stays very narrow, about 2 feet across.
Oh.
So
Right down a fence line, just roll down your side yard, where the air conditioner unit is. You need something to make it more garden-esque because you're looking out your window from the kitchen and you see your neighbors.
Right.
Well, there you go.
Or in the front of a house on posts and stuff. It would be really pretty there too. Windward juniper is another one. This one's a little more green to it. Gets a little taller, gets a little wider, 15 by 3.
Okay.
But another really, and the thing about junipers is, what a nice tree for our area. You know, people want to try and put trees in that aren't truly suited, and they struggle with them. But the junipers, they're like, okay, man, give me more heat.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I'll take some wind. Why don't you make it extreme? Let's go 100 in the day and 60 at night. Let's go down to 10 degrees this winter. We're happy with that.
And they're very insect resistant. There's hardly any insects that get into those junipers. Another one is Medora juniper. A little shorter, 10 foot by 3 foot, very grayish blue in color again. And then we also have
second page of these things. Amazing.
So they've actually come up with a columnar blue spruce. So if you want that blue spruce, but you just don't have the space to have that great big fat Albert sitting in your yard, go for a columnar one, or what they call it,
You're the one with the list.
I forgot there's a certain name for them, fastigiata. Yeah. So those are the more narrow ones. There's also a really beautiful Scotch pine.
Oh yeah, I love columnar Scotch.
Now most of your Scotch pines are in that 20
by 20.
They get big. But the columnar Scotch pine, about 20-25 foot tall, but it only gets about 4 foot wide.
The prettiest tree.
It really is. If you want some nice evergreen color, but you just can't take anything that has that huge space.
Still gets that little tiny pine cone. It's just cute, just like a nice chubby. It's like a chubby teddy bear up there. A giant gnome. Give it some googly eyes. Be perfect.
So what I would say about these trees is not like I have 30 of them in stock.
Yeah. Okay.
We have bring in select numbers of
you're
them.
Specialized.
And when they're gone, they're pretty much gone. So if you've been really looking you need something with a slender silhouette, but you want
like my wife. Yep. 37 years.
You're late on
trying to help you
today.
Yeah, well,
you're my goodness.
Okay.
We have to get
maybe there's a reason for that, honey.
Definitely gonna.
Okay, so
time to end the show.
There we go. So cylinder, tall, thin, kind of accent trees down driveways, property lines, or wherever you need these smaller yards back in the corners, where you just need something tall, but can't take up real estate. These are and this is a great time to be planting trees.
Definitely.
You wanted one of these, you're going to get full root growth, you're going to get some more top growth, and next season you're going to get tremendous new explosive growth for next spring. So great time to plant those cylinder wet trees. And my favorite's probably sweet gum. I just love that orange color.
It's pretty.
Now the evergreens, I like that blue arrow. It's like an Italian cypress, only shapelier.
Yeah.
Ken and Lisa Lain, the Mountain Gardeners.
Hi, Waters with the plants of the week and our gold flame honeysuckle.
Wonderfully fragrant. These blooms are in full color right now and will stay that way until the first frost of October.
These pink and gold blooms are irresistible to hummingbirds and butterflies alike.
Excellent as a quick ground cover, but robust enough to climb vertical structures and fences.
Waters Garden Center, 1815 Iron Springs Road in Prescott.
For a more fruitful garden, increase success in the landscape that just feels better, then tune in daily to the Mountain Gardener podcast. Subscribe through your favorite podcast streamer or visit watersgardencenter.com. Better yet, visit me directly right here at Waters Garden Center. Thanks for tuning in.